The EU is not the UK's friend. My name is Mike Cashman. If you find these videos interesting, please subscribe to the channel. In comments on one of these videos, a viewer of the videos commented, "The EU is not the UK's friend. The EU is the UK's enemy." And I thought, contained in that comment is insight into a whole lot of thinking about Brexit, because clearly the complainer expected that the EU should have been the UK's friend. Now, in part of my response, I talked about the concept of an ally, which, whether you are a friend or an enemy, an ally is somebody that you work with for mutual benefit. What struck me about the comment was the expectation that the EU should have been doing things for the UK, and found that in many of the promises that were made about Brexit. For example, this will be, or this should be, one of the easiest trade deals in history. I got into trouble with a commenter when I said, Liam Fox had said, this should be the easiest trade deal in history. And he said, no, you're misquoting him. One of the easiest trade deals in history. Well, yeah, okay. I accept the correction. But in that expectation, I heard it from Nazim Zahawi as well, the expectation that it should be very easy for the EU to give the UK a trade deal with everything that the UK wants. Well, perhaps it would have been. But the misunderstanding in that initial statement is the EU is not here in order to be a friend to the UK. The EU acts in the interests of its members. It's a member-based organisation, therefore it does its best for its members. It may therefore negotiate with a third country a trade and cooperation agreement which is intended to be mutually beneficial. It works as an ally. But the idea that it should have been working all the time in order to, completely smooth the path for the UK is just nonsense. Of course it acts in the interests of its members. I do find, by the way, and this was as far as I was concerned, that comment was one with which I could engage and respond. But I do find the responses on the videos useful. And I do have a classification. If somebody comes out with outright abuse, I mean, it may need to be reported because it goes beyond the reasonable limits. But if somebody comes out with abuse or insults for me, then I say to myself, the video has touched them and they felt they needed to respond, but they couldn't come up with any response, and so they've responded with abuse. Similarly, if what I get in the comments is something that is not relevant to the particular point of the video, and I suspect is a copy and paste of something that they're commenting left, right and centre, then again, that says to me, the video has had an impact on them, they want to respond to it, but they haven't got anything to say in response to the arguments put forward in the video. But as I say, in some cases, people make lots of positive comments, but if people want to be critical, sometimes they do take the arguments that I'm making and put up some, counter arguments that are worth listening to. And I do welcome that. So feel free to comment on this video, as with all of the others. Thank you.